What is up, everybody? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Hey, you came in pretty heavy. I'm surprised.
Let me find someone to go ahead and shout out while you're talking to them a little bit.
This is yours to intro, bro. This was yours.
Well, you gotta talk to them, though.
You should have had it pulled up already.
Talk to them. Otherwise, I'm gonna use your other profile as the shout out.
No, I'm just gonna sit here and just...
Actually, I might have to use your other profile as the shout out anyways, because I don't think we have any others I can shout out right now.
Well, then we're out of shout outs, but if you want to shout out...
I'm going to go ahead and call C302 again, just because he has commented on almost every single video.
And we appreciate you, brother. We really do. We really, really appreciate that.
But anyways, we did a song for these people last week. These two girls.
It's
Hunter,
up, by the way.
It is up.
I haven't seen it.
Hunter really liked the song.
Yeah.
The video has not done well because we put another band in with it. So we're going to react to two more songs from this band together.
Yeah, so if you haven't seen it yet, go like it, go comment on it, go do all that good stuff.
I'm not going to say anything during either of these songs. I want you to react to them.
Okay.
Because I already know them. So here we go.
Let's do it.
What happened? His cord snapped.
This actually looks like it's going to be good.
Much gas does he have left? I got an idea.
If we put the entire ship at risk.
I'm not losing a diver today. Last breath, rated PG-13.
That's terrifying. Diving and like, oh no, my
It's
cord
Ram
snapped
Truck
and I'm
Month.
stuck at the
Hurry in
bottom
for
of the
great
ocean.
deals on
No,
the trucks
thank you.
built to get more out of them.
Anyways,
get more power.
music.
Go.
They say I should get an OnlyFans, shut my mouth and follow commands, be mindless and spineless and wearless and worship them like I'm never good enough unless I satisfy their lust. But you won't see me giving up, don't want money from pleasing a man. Hey girl, your only value is your pretty face and your body. Oh, quit taunting and put it all on display. Yeah, you demoralize and objectify, but it won't make me change. And if I became your victim, I'd still be blamed for the rape.
Sorry.
I'm doing.
Pull on my strings, you're playing with me, you're dancing with death. You try to pull on my strings like you control me. I know what you think. I'm a toy, I'm an object. I don't deserve any respect. It's my fault, I guess I asked for it. In my place again, I'm under you even in bed. Pay me less cause I'm worthless. I'm no deeper than my flesh. And since your hearing's elected, shh, are you listening? You can choke on your fetish.
That line is beautiful.
Yep.
That's your hearing selection.
They always tell me strip down or cover up, but I never ask, so you can shut up. You're taking shots, but it ain't getting me drunk. You say I'm a bloody mess, I'm a cycle that never ends. So yeah, how's that work? Can you mansplain it again? You call me a feast, but I'm over here starving. Shut your comments deep down my throat without warning. I never gave my express consent. Guess equality's irrelevant. Just say I can't control my emotions, but you can handle rejection. You try to pull on my strings, you're playing with me, you're dancing with death. You try to pull on my strings like you control me. I know what you think. I'm a toy, I'm an object. I don't deserve any respect. It's my fault, I guess I asked for it. In my place again, I'm under you even in bed. Pay me less cause I'm worthless. I'm no deeper than my flesh. And since your hearing's elected, shh, are you listening? You can choke on your fetish. You say I'm playing hard to get, but you ain't hard to forget.
That line.
You think we're more than just friends, but you're forever regret. I'm a toy, I'm an object. I don't deserve any respect.
She doesn't hold back at all in that one.
So anyway, I don't really think Tyler got the same message out of that song that I did.
So what I got from it is she's calling out all of the people who are constantly saying, you have to be like this, your opinion doesn't matter, you dress too less, you dress too much, put more on, take more off. That's what comes out of it to me.
My opinion of that is she's saying that the OnlyFans models should still be treated with respect.
See, I don't get that at all in it because she never says OnlyFans in it.
She doesn't say that, but the way she doesn't say that, but she's hinting
The
to it
way it...
because she's saying you can pay me less because of all this stuff and all that.
See, to me, I didn't think that was related to that. I thought that was related to women in general being paid less.
No.
Because the whole thing comes off as calling out people for saying, because of what you do, you're less of a person.
I
or
don't...
because of the fact that you're a woman, you're less of a person.
See, I don't get that out of that. Because if that was the case, she wouldn't bring up the fetish every single time.
Well, that was the chorus.
That was more of... That was
because if you listen to the whole chorus though, it's not just that line.
I did. I know there's other lines in there, but that didn't come off the same way to me as it came off to you. And I would have to kindly, and I do get everybody should be respected, but I'm also going to say something a little controversial here, and I don't care. And what I'm going to say is if you put, and I'm not saying it's right, but if you do some of the stupid things that these adult models do, some of the consequences are not going to be good for you. And that's just the situation you put yourself into, like and I bring this up just because I get mad at this stuff every single day, coming from a person who has struggled with addiction and stuff. So I get mad when I see songs that are kind of glorifying that type of stuff. But I'm bringing up the British woman who slept with over 1,000 men and is now pregnant, and now she's mad.
That's kind of a consequence of that. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you think is gonna happen when you do stuff like this? I'm not saying they should be treated badly because of what they do. I'm just saying you can't.
I don't think that we are going to agree on the meaning of this.
You can't do this stuff and expect not to get treated the way.
No, and I'm not saying that. Like when I'm listening to the song, I'm not hearing that in the lyrics.
Yeah.
Myself. You have a different understanding of the lyrics than I do.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I mean, they're not explaining the lyrics. They're singing it. It's our job to interpret it.
I'm just saying.
I understand what you're saying.
If you disagree with me, I completely understand.
Everyone's allowed their opinion.
We can discuss it in the comments. But that's what I get out of it as somebody who has struggled with an addiction. When it comes to the meanings of the lyrics and the songs, though, this is one that actually I don't think Hunter and I are going to agree on. So tell us in the comments which one you think it is. Yeah.
You know, I'm interested to see what everyone thinks.
Because I felt like, yeah, she was doing some stuff that was talking about the way women are being treated and how they should be paid and this and that. But I also think she's kind of glorifying the profession as well. And I don't like that. I don't
to me,
like
it didn't
and she
feel
may
like
not
that.
She may not be. I would love to know her.
I would like to know her actual opinion on her lyrics.
I would like to
see. To me, it felt like she's saying, hey, guys have this view of women in general where it's, okay, well, if you dress like that, then that means you are that, and you have to do what I want you to do.
Well, see, she never really...
She doesn't. Her lyrics never mention it.
I don't get that from her lyrics talking about the...
That's the fetish thing. That's what I got out of the fetish thing. Is a guy is looking at her, because, take off more, put on more, all that. That's clothing. And to me, that makes it seem like she's talking about guys saying, you're not dressing
I just,
I don't want to say the word, but
yeah,
enough, or you're not dressing
yeah,
modest enough, and that's what's causing guys to go, okay, well, yeah. And some guys are like that.
yeah,
That you see it online all the time. There are some guys who immediately latch onto that and go, well, you dress like that, so that means you're
yeah.
willing to do whatever.
But I will also say, again, and I'm not saying it's right when I say stuff like that. I don't agree with it. I would never do it myself. But
If that's their chosen profession, it's not your place to judge.
when somebody decides to that, you have to be ready for the criticism either way.
And there's going to be criticism no matter what. It doesn't matter what job you do. It can be OnlyFans. It can be,
Yeah.
a plumber. It can be an electrician. It can be a soldier. Everyone is going to have opinions.
And to me, in part of the song, I know what she was talking about, how you shouldn't do that and that. But in another area, it just kind of sounded like to me, it's kind of glorifying what they should do, and they should be treated the same way, even though they do that stuff.
And see, I never got that.
And that's just how I interpreted that.
And
But,
I mean, that again, everyone has their own opinion. We're always going to. I mean, sometimes there's some stuff we interpret the same way,
yeah,
but there's some stuff we're going to interpret different.
that was not it. But anyway,
So hey, let us know. I want to know your opinion. Do you agree
Yeah.
with me on the interpretation? Do you agree with Hunter?
yeah,
It doesn't matter who you can have if you got a third opinion on it, tell us, because we might not have heard something that they hear.
like I said, he's got access to our YouTube studio now, so he can.
We'll listen and we'll look.
he can dive
I'm
in there and
interested.
read it too.
I knew playing this one that this was going to be a controversial one, and we were not going to probably agree on it. But
Yeah.
that's what makes it fun.
As you know, I do not agree. I agree with part of your take. I don't agree with all of your take on it.
I will say there's some lines in that song that are just cold.
Because you even heard me say in the video, "Oh, I agree with that."
Yeah, I was
Good.
listening to you.
And then there were other parts I'm like, that sounds too glorifying the industry.
Meaning behind it
thing.
or not, there are some lines in that song that are cold,
Yeah.
though, man. The way they come out, it's like, oh, that hurt.
And again, that's another song that I take as just because of where I've came from, and this is part of me being disabled and everything. Some of the lines in that song I take offense to because I feel like what was the line she
Which one?
the one about you're easy to forget type of thing.
Oh,
And
so that was
then,
that was the guy saying that
yeah,
the guy said something along the lines of it's not your play, or something about them not regretting it.
yeah,
And that's when she says you're easy to forget.
yeah,
So what I interpreted from that was he doesn't regret doing what he did to her, and her response is to own it and go, well, you're easy to forget.
yeah.
You know?
That may not have been the line, but there was a line in there I was kind of like, I've had that line used in my own life, and I haven't really said anything, and that's kind of a hurtful line. But anyway,
But in
it wasn't
context of
that
what it's
one.
used for, too, though.
Yeah,
You know?
it wasn't that one. I don't.
But we're going to stop discussing this one now. We
Yeah.
want to hear y'all's opinions, but we're going to jump into the next song, which has a music video.
Yeah.
I've never watched this music video, and I've only listened to the song twice. So this is going to be interesting.
Thanks a lot, Tyler.
All right, here we go. Now, more commercials.
Yeah.
Macy's.com and Prada Beauty. Not affiliated.
Don't want to.
Lunarosa Ocean, the Eau de Parfum by Prada.
Swiffer Duster traps 4 times
If we
more
ever get big
dust.
enough
For
to
clean,
do
even
stuff
Mama
like
approves
that,
of.
I'm gonna be really judgy and
Making hard to reach.
Prada looks at us and goes, we'll give you $5 million to shout us out
Swiffer.
once.
I'm not taking
The mother of all cleans.
Do it in my
Love
own
it for
video
your money
then.
back.
Well, good. It won't be for.
$5 million is a lot of money. All right, let's get into this. This one is a music video and it is marked explicit. It
And from the cover part, I
Well, she's showing up behind the lyrics.
It's gotten out of hand, it's out of my control. Man, this consumes my soul. This is mania, widespread, not just in my head. Training my stamina, I bled. I'm just a shell in the cell that we manifest.
That line, just a shell in this hell that we manifest. It's like, oh!
You would sew my mouth shut, stitch a smile on my face. They have death on my tongue, you would die for a taste. Your berries, rich, fit, excuses. You'll never heal, cutting off your bruises.
See, to me, this feels like it's talking about depression.
Well, this is
And as someone who's dealt with it, this chorus, it's hard.
This is another.
Yeah. I dealt with depression a lot in high school, and this chorus is I'm trying to figure out why it's marked exclusive now.
SOS, someone help.
We'll find out.
Fuck it,
There it is.
I'll do it myself.
Yep, there you go.
Okay. There's the music video part.
Okay.
I'll do it myself. See, that feels like it's talking about all those people who just ignored what you were going through. I did it myself. I didn't need your help. Which is really cool.
This is mania, widespread, not just.
Feels really well done.
Yeah. I love how they went from like the real. That was good. But anyway, before we get out of here, guys,
I can understand why they marked it explicit.
Yeah.
There's that one line. But to me, this felt like it dealt with depression.
yeah,
And someone who's dealt with depression, that chorus is a very impactful chorus when you listen to it.
yeah,
That held hostage in my head.
yeah.
Anyways, sorry.
And I did want to say from the previous video, I was not saying, because I know somebody in the comments is going to
I was about to say, someone in the comments is going to try to say you were saying something you weren't.
bring this up. I was not saying that just because they do what they do, they can be treated however. I was not
No.
saying that.
Everyone deserves to be treated with respect, no matter what their chosen profession.
What I was saying was when you choose a profession like that, you got to be ready for some
There are
of-
consequences.
got to be ready for some of the consequences that come with that. I'm not saying those consequences are fair
Like-
or right or anything like that.
As bad as it is,
Yeah.
there are horrible people out there.
Yeah.
And those horrible people are going to latch on, whether it's
Yeah.
physically or mentally, they're going to do everything they can to throw you down and push you under the
Yeah,
bus.
and even if you weren't in that profession, some people just saying, "Hey,
There are people out there who will look at the way you dress and go, well, you dress like that, that means you
Yeah.
must be. And that's not right.
and
It's
trust
not.
me, I don't agree with a lot of the dressing ways that
And to be honest, that's what I got out of that song was more not the
Yeah.
OnlyFans aspect, even though the song is called OnlyFans. It was more every woman and how they are treated and
I
everything.
don't think I got part of that. I got part of that too. What I thought was
We keep going back to that song, and the last one was even a better song.
But the last one, I will cover the last one here. I just wanted to cover that because I didn't want people in the comments saying
I understand.
you said this and I didn't actually say that. But the last one hits me really, really hard too because I actually dealt with depression in a really dark
We
place
both have.
as well. And y'all know that from some of the previous reactions of songs that I've done
Some of our earlier videos
as well.
You see it in some of our earlier videos.
I've I've mentioned that before. So that one hit me even harder than OnlyFans. I was just giving my opinion on that as well.
I'm curious to see what other people's opinion is, because obviously we're not
On both
we're
of
not agreeing on the OnlyFans one. We do agree on the Black Ops one.
Yeah.
Both of us, that depression and
Yeah.
struggling with it, and that middle part with the language is her saying,
Yeah.
I've struggled and I've asked for help and everyone's shrugged it aside, so I'm gonna do it myself. And pulling themselves out of that pit and out of those thoughts and getting to that point where they can be like, I'm okay.
Which is honestly what I did, because and this is gonna be another controversial thing.
I got lucky. I had friends that were able to pull me out of that. They saw the signs and they're like, hey, you're not good. Come talk to me.
This is gonna be another controversial thing, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of backlash for it, but I'm gonna say it too. Therapy is a bunch of bull crap. I'm just saying it. Just saying it.
Okay, so let me put a little bit into that. Therapy in itself is not, how do I want to phrase it? Someone who goes into therapy to talk to someone and tell them their problems, and that person just listen and talk to them about them. Yeah. That's one thing. Someone who goes into therapy and the person is just there for a paycheck and doesn't want to help them with their problems is a whole nother thing.
Yeah, but you could find a friend to do that. You don't have to go pay somebody to
You could.
Yeah, you don't.
But that doesn't always, that's not always an option.
I personally just think therapy is a bull crap.
To me, I look at people who go to therapy who have had either stuff done to them or stuff that's happened to them that they're not comfortable talking to people that they're close to.
Because most of the people I know that come out of therapy or come out of doctors for depression or anxiety or anything like that,
therapists and doctors who all they do is put you on medicine.
They put you on some type of
medicine.
Are
not therapists or doctors. They are just people who are trying to push a product.
But anyway,
if you find a therapist to go to that all they will do is they will sit there and they will listen to what you are saying and they will give you their honest opinion on it and try to help you work through it, those are the therapists you need to go to.
Like I said, you could get a friend to do that probably, but you
could. Again, there are circumstances though where people don't want to talk about that to people they're close to.
And my last note of this is, Tyler, why'd you have to make me be so controversial in the last video of the dadgum reaction batch of the week?
It was worth it. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Let us know your opinions. We're actually interested in them.
Hope you enjoyed.
Obviously, neither of us have. You can see here we're not just parroting each other. We obviously have different opinions on these things that we react to. Even though a lot of the stuff we react to is the same, we all have our own opinions, and that's why we do this. It's a reaction. It's an honest reaction where we are giving our opinions, and we want to hear yours. So if you've got an opinion, let us know. Comment. Tell us your opinion.
The comments are down below us somewhere.
Yeah, please tell us your opinion, because I would love to hear them.
And honestly, guys, if you're somebody out there that does need somebody to talk to, I'm always in the comments.
Shoot a message.
I'm always in the comments reading comments. If you don't want to put it there, you can always message on YouTube, I believe.
That goes for both of those subjects too. If you're struggling with depression, if you're struggling with the fact that someone is making you feel like you are less for something you have chosen to do or wear or say or sing or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's okay to reach out and talk to people. We'll listen. I'm not going to tell you you're less for it.
I'm always in the comments. I read everybody's comment. Even the
mean ones.
Even the haters, which I know I'm going to get for this video probably, but it is what it is.
We're going to go ahead and end this here because we're at 25 minutes now.
I still love y'all. God bless y'all.
Y'all have a good one.
Have a good one.